What's up, everybody? It's Finance CJ. Happy Finance Friday, and thanks for joining me for another episode. I did a video on Monday about the stimulus bill that passed the House of Representatives. If you haven't seen it, you should check it out right up here. But what we're going to be talking about today is what I think that bill will do to the stock market. Now, before we go any further, I want to remind everyone that I am not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice, and you should do your own due diligence, and you should not be listening to what some random guy on YouTube tells you what to do. This stimulus bill is meant to do a lot of things, including get people paid through unemployment, get people's businesses to be covered with the PPP, get people vaccinated with money for state and local governments and vaccinations, and even getting direct payments to people. Now, this is the major one for me. Now, what we saw with the last two rounds of stimulus is we saw the market take that money and actually use that money to build itself up a little bit more. Now, what this actually means is retail investors like myself and you and your friends, all those people are getting more money in their hands, and instead of going out and spending it at a store or whatever they may be doing, they're putting it in the stock market. 2020 actually saw one of the largest growth of the retail investor. Now, that could be for many reasons, such as things like ease of investing and less of a cost to invest in companies, no more trading fees, all these things. It could also be that people were more at home, which meant they had more time to learn about investing, or just put their money in the market because they were home and able to watch the market and it was something for them to do. Now, for me, seeing more people get $1,400, I believe we'll see a massive uptick in the market. Even more so, I think we'll see companies like Tesla go up. Because the money's found money for them, people won't mind throwing it into a stock like Tesla. Most people already have their mind made up when it comes to the stimulus money and what they're going to be doing with it. I believe that that's why it will be a major driving factor for why I see the market hitting a record all-time high in the next month or so when we get the stimulus checks. The next thing is people are also getting more found money. What I mean by that is people will soon be getting their tax returns, which I think more retail investors will be using to put into the market. People are seeing some massive returns in the market and they think it can keep going, so they're going to keep pouring money into it. Thus, the market will respond by increasing prices on stocks that we trade on every day. The next reason I see the market hitting an all-time high is mainly because of everything that's included in the stimulus bill. We'll see companies that are benefiting from people shopping and not investing their stimulus money we'll see more people being able to go out and about and feel safer going out and about, so they'll be spending more money. And I believe there is some pent-up demand for shopping and retail therapy and hospitality and traveling. So I see these companies getting a big push for when they get back to normal. Another benefactor I see for the market is Democrats still control a majority of Congress and the White House, and if they need to, they will ram another stimulus package through Congress up to Joe Biden to sign. They will not let the economy falter, and if they don't let the economy falter, the stock market's not going to falter. The stock market isn't a reflection of the economy, but it kind of rhymes. Even though the stock market may be doing all-time highs, the economy's not doing great. But if the economy's doing great, the stock market is going to mirror that in a way, just because the companies behind the stock market are doing well, so the profits are still showing to shareholders, which will then encourage people to buy more stock. Another reason the stock market is going to keep climbing is Jerome Powell is continually printing money, and he has continually urged for more stimulus. He, at the Federal Reserve, will not let the economy falter, and he will continue to do everything in his power to prop up the market. He did everything he could this past year, even from using some of the Fed's balance sheets to buy bonds and stocks from regular companies that would have eventually gone bankrupt had the Fed not stepped in and helped. I'm not saying the economy is going to magically recover and everything's going to be perfect, but I'm saying that the stock market itself will reach an all-time high because of all these things funneling it higher. Now, with people getting more money in their pockets, whether it's going back to work or getting more money via stimulus check or tax refund, all these things make for investors having more to spend on stocks. And we know that when investors push a stock, the stock price is going to go higher. I'm looking at you, GameStop. Now, how can you benefit from this? For me, my investment strategy does not change whatsoever whether the market's high or low. I am investing the same amount of money every week into my Roth IRA until it's maxed out, and then I will be putting that same contribution in my individual investing account. Every week I determine what stocks I'm going to buy, if I can find any of the stocks that I have on my watch list on a discount, or regardless, I am dollar cost averaging into my positions as a whole. For you watching, it may be a good idea to make sure that you have companies that you want to look into, and make sure you do your research beforehand, of course, but make sure you have what companies you're looking at, and maybe even do your own type of valuation of the company, what you think that company should be trading for. And then from that point, you can find dips and buy them. That would be my only advice if you're not dollar cost averaging into the market, to be on the lookout for discounts on a company that you really like. But I definitely encourage you to dollar cost average and be a long-term investor, because for most of you watching, time is on your side, and the market has gone up over any 5-year period in the history of the stock market. So in the long run, it makes sense to hold on to companies. Definitely let me know what you think the stock market's going to do in the coming months. Also, let me know what you're thinking about buying in your stock portfolio. As always, if you found the information in this video helpful, don't forget to leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe to the channel, and share the video if you feel so kind. It helps my channel out a lot. And don't forget, I'm posting Mondays and Fridays. Fridays is going to be Finance Friday. Mondays are going to be more of a personal finance, or I'll have a guest, or if you have any ideas for what you guys would like to see, just let me know. And until next time, good night, guys.